My dear students, in the last class, we have seen the example on the northwest corner method from the transportation algorithm. Based on the same fact, in continuation of the same, let me go for one more method which is known by least cost method in the same transportation problem. And we shall solve the example stepwise. The first step is what? Select the least element in the entire matrix. Select the least element in the entire matrix. In this case, it is 4. Since there are two values of 4, select one. You just observe in the table there are 4 values. We shall choose arbitrarily. Say cell corresponding to B row and P column. B row and P column. Observe here. For this cell, the minimum between demand and supply is 30. We shall consider for BP, supply is 30, demand is 65. Out of these two, which is the minimum? 30 is the minimum. Therefore, allocate 30 units to this cell. Observe in this table. Here, 30 is allocating to the table. Therefore, here 30 is allocating. Yes, okay. Therefore 65, and this 65 is given by 35. 65 minus 30, because 30 is allocated here. How much demand is remaining? 65 minus 30 is equal to 35. And go for the second step. Strike off the row B for the further iterations. Why it is necessary? Since the supply is exhausted. You just observe here, there is no supply, only the demand is 35. Also subtract 30 units from the other value, which is 65 minus 30 equal to 35. You can defer from the first operation. Come to the second one. Among the remaining elements of the matrix which are not struck off, observe here, which are not struck off, select the least. Here it corresponds to row A and column P. Row A and column P. Allocate 35 units to this cell. Allocate 35 units to this cell. Come to the second table here. Therefore, observe here, 35 is allocated. Out of these two, 35. Okay. Next, step 4. Here, just observe 35. Here it is remaining demand is 35 from the step in the previous step, and here it is 70. Therefore, allocate 35 here. Remaining here it is 35. It's over. Therefore, now just what you are doing, we are struck off the first column. I mean the P column. Column P is struck off. 30 units is subtracted from the supply value of 70. Observe in the table, the steps are continued as shown. Again, continue the same procedure for the non-struck off elements from the third and fourth table. From the third and fourth table, the same procedure has to be allocated here. Out of supply and demand, whichever is the minimum, that element shall be right in the, what is that? This is northwest corner. You just observe here from this fourth table also. Just observe. Therefore, the total cost equal to what? 5 into 35 plus 4 into 30 plus 7 into 35 plus 7 into 7. The last one remaining is what? 43. Here just observe, supply is 43, demand is 43. Out of these two, the total is the total values becomes 0. It is totally minimized. Therefore, 43 is allocated here. 43 into 7. Observe here. Therefore, the operation will be what? Rupees 890. The total cost, I mean the minimum cost involved in the least cost method. The word itself indicates its meaning. Least cost will be what? Rupees 890. And my dear friends, observe in the last table that demand and supply shall be same. Here it is 43 is demand, 43 is supply. Remaining will be these two. These two elements shall be same. Then only our example will conclude. Therefore, it is rupees 890. And my dear students, I will give one example for the practice purpose now, which will be given in a image form, and go for the practicing of the same example. Thank you.